What's up, everybody? Remington from Impulse Creative, and today we're going to talk about how to implement conversation tags in your playbooks. Now, this can be really useful when you're trying to plan out and categorize playbooks to understand where people fell off, or maybe just understanding in general the types of conversations that are happening with your chatbots. At a higher level, you're going to be able to see and have visibility into certain things like routing to other individuals, or just making it so that you get a good understanding of the direction of some of the chatbot playbooks you play in regards to whether they're for design or development or for buyers and sellers, or really just any buckets that you want to be able to define and have a conversation about. So in this tutorial, we're going to jump into how you can set up your Drift playbooks to have specific actions that set those tags. So previously, tagging a conversation was a manual action. You could do that from within the Conversations tab, and you could view individual conversations, add tags, and of course use that as a way of bucketing your conversations. This works really well when you're dealing with sales. Maybe you have BDRs, and then maybe you have some more sales qualified leads, but it's wanting to make sure you understand the topic. You could break it down by product line, you could break it down by a lot of different things. But what Drift has implemented is the ability to create an action within a conversation and add tags as you go through. And so what I'm going to do is show you how to set that up as an action in your Drift playbooks. So what you see here is a Drift playbook. And what we've done is, you see we've got this drawer off to the side. But when we jump into a playbook, I've created just a default playbook here. You'll notice that we have some new UI features that Drift has just come out with. And you'll also notice that if you hover over any one of these routing lines, you'll see a little plus icon. And that is what we're going to talk about today. So when you click the plus icon, what you're going to see is you're going to see the ability to go through and add actions. Now, these actions are connected to a specific response. So you'll see here another button response here corresponds with the actual button that you see on question 2 right here for another button response here. You can have multiple actions for multiple answers within each of your questions, and we'll go into a lot of these others in another tutorial, but today we're going to talk about tagging a conversation. So to tag a conversation, you just click the tag a conversation, and now you have the ability to apply the tags to the conversation for use in filtering in the conversations inbox. So when we come in here, you'll see you have some default ones. If you want to put in a test tag 2 or whatever keyword you want, you can type in your custom tag if one doesn't exist in the dropdown. You can click test tag, and you can even assign a color. So once you assign the color, we're going to make this pink. You hit save, and now what's going to happen is in this playbook, the conversation is going to be tagged if they make it through this way. And what we can do is we can go over here and press the plus sign again on this side, and we could add a conversation saying that this person is interested in sales. So now what we've done is we've given tags for 2 different routes. If we are to hover over these, you'll see that it shows the action that is happening in each of these areas. That's what that little 1 means. And you can go through and add multiple tags depending on where chats are routed in your playbooks. And this allows for you to understand all the individual pieces about what's going on. So that's it for today's tutorial. If you would like to know more about this or have any questions, please feel free to hit us up in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter at RemingtonBeg. If you'd like to see other tutorials we've done, you can go ahead and you can do that right here. And if you'd like to subscribe to our daily tutorial videos, you can go ahead and do that right here. Until next time, I'm Remington from Impulse Creative. Have a great day.